Hey guys, what's up, little shy big eye peepers? It's your girl, little shy big eyes, and I'm coming to you today with a cooking video. This video is not for those of you who are used to seeing me play with my skin and my hair. This is for those of you who just like to see content from me. I thought this would be something nice for you guys, and so, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a stand, so you can't really watch me engaging. I'm gonna show you as I make different preparations, different stages of the cooking experience. And so first and foremost, I want to show you the ingredients that I use on my salmon. So that's what's on the menu today. We got salmon, we got some sweet potato that's already in the oven. I'm gonna put together some broccoli, fresh broccoli by the way, with some mushrooms and peppers. You're gonna love it. So I got some thyme in there, I got the lemon with the onion, and I mixed all the seasonings in here in the bowl. And I'm just gonna lightly sprinkle it, lightly. All right, see? Okay, here we go. And then I'm going to smooth it on. I usually use grapeseed oil and avocado oil when I cook. So I'm gonna do that part and then I'll come right back. You're gonna see me put this baby in the oven. Oven, yeah. So I've put a little bit of avocado oil on top, and I'm just letting it get all the seasonings in. And then of course I'm going to turn it around and do the other side. So now we got it turned around. This is where most of the nutrients is, in the skin itself. And so we're just gonna drizzle a little bit of that oil on there. Just gonna get it all in there. I also use this on my skin, by the way, for those of you who had asked me how my skin is so nice. It's not just the glutathione. It's what you put in your body. You gotta feed your body good stuff. I learned too, as far as my hair, if I'm deficient in nutrients from real food, my body is of course gonna feed the other vital organs before it worries about my hair and my skin and my nails and all of that stuff. So I'm making a conscious effort to stay disciplined when it comes to eating healthy, because that is a key part in making sure that everything is growing optimally. Ugh, my hands. Yes, I leave the skin on the lemons because all of the citrus comes out of it. Once it's cooked, I squeeze it. What y'all know about that slap your mama? That slap your mama be slapping. I'm weird. You'll get used to it. Anyway, all right, so I'm just about ready to put this in the oven. And after I put that in the oven, I'm gonna prep the broccoli and the peppers and the mushrooms. That is a step that I take, or something that I prep and cook after the potato is done, because the potato is going to take the longest. This will take about 25 minutes to a half an hour to cook through. I like my salmon to be medium dry, like moist but not too wet. I don't like it wet. Ugh, that's the only thing I don't like. Well, no, let me not say that. Ooh, okay, rated PG. Okay. Anyway, so y'all get the gist of it, right? All right, be right back. Putting it in the oven right now. There goes my sweet potato. All right. I've got broccoli in there, some red pepper, some green pepper, some garlic, onion, and mushrooms. I was gonna put some yellow and orange pepper in there, but I keep remembering that I'm single and I got no kids in the house, so I'm cooking for myself. I don't want to waste food. This is probably going to serve me about 3 meals, and so I wanted to just keep it Minimal. It's gonna be good. You're gonna love it. I wish you could scratch and sniff the screen, baby. So, all right, I'm gonna wash this stuff off again in cold water. Usually I will put some ice cubes in there to keep the broccoli crisp, but I don't have no ice cubes. Well, I do have ice cubes, I just don't want to use them. So I'm just gonna put douse them in cold water, and let's see here. That's cooking up nice. Look at that, look at that. Yeah, baby. So yeah, let me finish up. I think what I'm gonna do is when I start to saute the vegetables, I'll come back one more time, and then I'll plate it. I will plate it, and we gonna eat. Alright, little shy big eye peepers. A little bit of Italian seasoning on my garlic and my onions. And saute that up until it gets translucent. Y'all know the deal. Always use plastic or wood utensils when you are cooking. It's just, it doesn't scrape up your little pans and pots, and it's better for the food. Now I got the mushrooms and the peppers in there. Make sure that your fire stays nice and low, because this is something you're sauteing. Okay, so there it is. It's all been sauteed down, guys. It smells so good. So good. The broccoli is in there. Steaming it, not steaming it, sorry, just boiling it a little bit al dente. And we drizzle this on top of the broccoli. The potato and the salmon is just about done. Perfect timing. Let me turn this light on so y'all can see that. Oh, yes. That garlic, those onions, that mushroom. Look at that there. Look at that there. Yes, I'm about to eat good. You know that bad boy good when you hear that snap, crackle, pop. You hear it? Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh my gosh. And all right, I'm gonna prep for tomorrow, or later on. I'll probably be a big old fat girl and eat twice, and then I'm gonna plate, and we're gonna sit and we're gonna talk, because I think this is turning into a mukbang. I got some shit I need to get off my chest. Get that there, baby. Get a close up. Ooh, she's spitting up. She's spitting up that potato, spitting that butter up. Yes. Good, good. All right, so we gonna eat together. You grab your snack or your lunch. I don't know what time it is, but you grab whatever it is you're gonna eat, and we gonna bump our gums. We gonna talk shit. We gonna talk about this election. Shout out to Kamala Harris, the first black vice president, the first black female vice president. Yeah, holla. Most people like to say, oh, that ain't no big deal. It's a big freaking deal, because women in this day and age don't get the equality that they deserve. And so now little brown girls everywhere know that it is possible. It is attainable. All that bigotry and racism and hatred, get that shit out of here. You got a black vice president now, sir. I'll be right back. What's up, little shy big eye peepers? It's your girl, little shy big eyes. I'm wearing my merch right now. I want y'all to go cop that, okay? Lick her lovin'. If you are not a lesbian woman in the life, bisexual, but you have a family member who is, make sure you know, make sure they know that there are options for them out here. I got plenty of merch. plenty of different designs. Go check out my Instagram, Lick Her Lovin'. It's at LICKHERLOVIN. So you just saw me cook, right? Y'all just saw me cook this good food. I'm gonna get into it, but I also want to talk to y'all. I want to have a real grown woman conversation with y'all. Oh gosh, wait. My mouth is watering, y'all. Look, check that out. Oh my God, look at the juices flowing from it. Look at that, look at that. Oh shit. My setup is a little janky, but the message is still the same, so don't judge me. By the way, if you want to send me a ring light and a camera stand, I'm open to it. Just leave a message, email me at lickherlovin@gmail.com, and I can tell you where to send it, because I'm definitely open to donations. Oh, wait, I didn't say my prayers. Father God, thank you for this food. In Jesus' name, may it nourish us, nourish me, keep me strong, and help me to continue to do your duty. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. All right. Let's get into this salmon. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Just how I like it. The lemon is cooked in. I know y'all saw it was burnt in the pan, but it got up in this salmon, girl. Oh my God, it's good. So the topic of my discussion today, well, several topics, but the main topic is entrepreneurship versus a 9 to 5. I know 9 to 5 is so cliche because some people work 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Some people work 6:30 to 5, whatever. I usually clock in at 6:30, leave at 4:30. Sometimes shit, I'm on a job at 3:30 in the morning, pouring, or anyway. The times vary is basically what I'm getting at. And hot. Damn, that's good. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for teaching me how to cook. Wow, this is my favorite part, the skin. That crunch is there. That's what I love. Okay, all right. I'm gonna really get to it, I promise. So I'm bringing up entrepreneurship versus working for someone else. I'm bringing up applying for jobs. Those of you know I moved from New York to Atlanta, and they don't pay like they do in New York here. My first job, not my first job, my second job, like career-wise, you also know I'm a real estate agent by trade. My first role as an assistant to a real estate agent, because I didn't have my Georgia license at the time, that dude had the nerve to ask me if I had reliable transportation, but wanted to pay me $8 an hour. And I wanted to say, like, you douchebag, sir, if I do have reliable transportation, I'm not gonna be able to keep it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know from you guys, leave it in the comments. How do you feel? If any of you all are entrepreneurs on my channel, shout out to you all too. I would love to network and collaborate on different projects. I mean, I'm talented in a myriad of different areas. How do you feel about, the expectations of your boss and all the work you put in, as opposed to putting that work in for your own company? You know what I'm saying? Because you guys bombard me with questions and like, where are you? What happened? We love your channel. We love your energy. You're goofy. You're this and you're that. But when you work for someone else, it is really draining. And I'm jumping all over the place. I was saying, like, in the process of getting a job, and all of the qualifications that I have and all of the expectations of a person who's offering a job, they don't balance out the expectations with the compensation. How can you expect any human being to survive on $8, $10, $12, even $15 an hour after taxes? That's what? Let's just go with $15, right? That's like $488, $300, 3, 6, 9, 12. That's $1,200 a month. Average rent, especially a realtor should know, average rent anywhere is $1,000, right? Average, that's average. And I'm talking about bare essentials. So how could you expect to get this great, talented, efficient, innovative individual to work for you, work beside you, support your umbrella, but you don't want to support them? Did I miss something? Am I bugging? Am I the one bugging? I don't know. Like, somebody tell me where they do that at. Here in Georgia. That's where they do that at. I had a gentleman hire me, right? And I later asked for a raise. He said, I can't see that making sense. You know I don't work for him no more, right? Yeah, so moving forward, I'm reflecting on all of this because I have the entrepreneurial spirit. Being a realtor, you basically have this is so good. Thank you, Jesus. Talking with my mouth full. I know, I'm rude. I'm so sorry. Cooked just right. I hate soggy broccoli. I'm gonna take a nap after this. No, actually I'm gonna be editing this video after this, but I'm saying all this to say because as an entrepreneur, I'm thinking long term, and my brand, Liquor Lovin', becoming a staple. I don't want to treat my employees the way I've been treated. I don't want to put out to potential candidates and lowball their expertise. Some people have gone to school for 4, 6 years. It takes 6 years to get a master's degree, 4 years to get a bachelor's, 2 years to get an associate's. And sometimes you have to leave school to handle personal business and come back. So it could take even longer than that, right? I wouldn't dare minimize someone's credentials by offering them, lowballing them, minimal hourly wages. Like, I don't understand. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Especially when your corporation gets so big, you get tax incentives. If you all ever notice, you apply for a job and they ask you your race, if you're a veteran, if you're disabled, they're asking you those questions because employers get tax breaks for those particular categories. And even more, if you have TANF or if you had any type of Social Security or any type of benefit, they get tax breaks for that. So, I mean, I understand you have to keep your company afloat, but you don't have to own a yacht. You don't have to own a private plane. Just treat your people like they're part of the team, like they're part of the family, like they hold you down. Without that administrative assistant, without that executive assistant, without that office manager, your day-to-day wouldn't operate smoothly. You're the face of the brand, but you have a whole host of people behind you making things move, making you look great out there in the street so you can bring more business in, right? So I mean, that was just something that annoyed me. I've been here 2 years on and off. I came and then I left. I came here ultimately because I wanted to get my real estate license. I fell in love with a beautiful woman, even though she's a vieja, and it didn't work out. So I found myself homeless. I found myself living in Airbnbs, living in hotels, renting rooms, scrambling, just all over the place. And so I'll be honest and transparent with you all. That is why you haven't seen me. I've also been working on restoring a lot of the things that I didn't have, i.e. my driver's license, my credit. I let that go. I put things in my name that I shouldn't have for other people, and that really wrecked me. And then that's the next topic. I want to know, how do you guys feel when you're in a relationship, whether it's a heterosexual one or a homosexual relationship? How do you feel about splitting your assets, splitting the utility bills and different financial responsibilities, commingling your funds? How do you feel about that? Look at that. I was married. Shout out to wifey, because she does watch. But ex-wife now. But you know, we're still cool. And that's a real relationship, when you guys have differences and you break apart, but you can heal and then come back together and be friends. That's an amazing thing. And so yeah, I'm thankful that I had the chance to experience her love and now her friendship. But how do you guys feel about commingling funds and sharing financial responsibilities with a significant other, not a wife or a husband? I mean, a girlfriend. Let's just say you have the lease, right? And your girlfriend or your boyfriend lives with you. They may be on the lease or not, but they contribute to the household bills. You split everything down the middle, half and half. And then you guys have a disagreement. Who's supposed to go? The person with the lease or the person who pays the most bills? In the situation where it's a man and a woman, I'm guessing the man has to go, right? Because get the fuck out of here. Go be with that bitch that you fuck around with. I don't know. That's been so far removed from my life. I don't really understand. Even though, shoot, I left when it all boiled down to it. You know, in my past, I was the one to leave. But how do y'all feel about that? I'm feeling away. I'm feeling salty because, you know, I was uprooted more times than I would have liked to have been. And so I promised myself I will never put myself in that situation again. But then that leaves this gray area when you meet another person, and I will eventually meet someone else because I'm just that fabulous. And I'm about to be filthy rich thanks to lick her loving. So, you know, I'm going to be up there in the upper echelon, rubbing elbows. You might meet Kamala Harris. How you doing? No disrespect. Let me stop doing that. You know, and then you meet a person. Of course, I will take my time and get to know them and have my own. But eventually you want to come together, because how many nights are you going to leave your toothbrush at someone's house, you know, sleep in their bed and get up and go back to your own, or stay with them the whole week, leave for the weekend? You understand what I'm saying? And so you come together, and God forbid the relationship takes a turn for the worst, and now she wants you to leave or he wants you to leave. Somebody's got to leave, right? Who's leaving? Who decides? I have been given advice like, you should have called the cops, you shouldn't have left. But no, that's not me. When that bad energy, that bad vibe, I can't deal with it. I just feel like it's time for me to remove myself from the situation and go. None of that drama, because it just makes you hate the person more. It's just more animosity, more just unnecessary stuff, basically. So I want you guys to comment down below, those of you who have encountered the same situation. I'm neglecting a little sweet potato. I'm so sorry, baby. Get in my belly. How many of you have encountered that situation? How many of you are single and have, or you're dating right now and you're thinking about moving in with the person that you adore? I don't know about heterosexual relationships. I don't know, lesbians, when we meet and we click, girl, the U-Haul is already ordered and we shacking up in a month. I met my wife in February. We had our first date February 8th, 2011. I moved in with her in April. We got married in November. Same year. That's crazy. And wow. So I'm just curious. Let me see, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? Oh, okay, so this is the last thing because I don't want this video to be too long and I'm full. That's why I don't do mukbangs, because I don't have a big tummy. I don't have a big stomach at all, and I can't ingest a lot of food in one sitting. I'll have to eat and then come back to it. So now, this is in regards to Facebook, Instagram, even here. But on Facebook, my name is Michelle Castillo, by the way. If you want to follow me, follow me. I posted because I'm just sick and tired of the racism, the bigotry, the hatred over this over the Black Lives Matter movement. Yeah, all lives matter, but Black Lives Matter. All lives are not being snuffed out. Black lives are being snuffed out. So we want y'all to know, Black Lives Matter too. God damn. Somebody is home waiting for me. Somebody is waiting for me to open the door. Somebody loves me. That's it. And people don't get it. So back to Facebook. I'm on Facebook and I'm saying, look, if you a Trump supporter, unfollow me right now. Unfollow me. Don't buy my material. Don't buy my merchandise. I don't want you in my shit. I don't want you wearing anything lick her loving if you're a Trump supporter. Oh my gosh, they went in and let have. Oh, it's a person's right to vote for who they want to vote for. You have no right to say that if a person is a Trump supporter, they shouldn't wear your stuff. You motherfucking right I do. Because if you vote for Trump, that means your mindset is aligned with his. And if your mindset is aligned with his, you don't have no business supporting me, my brand, or anything I stand for. And that's facts on facts on facts. That means you are okay with locking children up in cages, separating them from their children. You are okay with police brutality. You are okay with oppression. You are okay with segregation. You are okay with racism. You are okay with all of that. You support all of that, and I don't. So we are nothing alike, and don't you ever set your foot, sleeve, finger, toe in anything that I have out here in the brand market. They got mad. Oh yeah, well, Biden. Get it? Biden. That's right, bitch. Biden is our president now. What do you think about how I addressed the situation? Do you think I was harsh? Or do you think I have every right? I don't know if any of you remember, there have been a few designers who have expressed their disdain for having black in their gear. I remember at one point it was Tommy Hilfiger. I remember it was at one point Gucci. I remember at one point it was Timberland, and we are the culture. We are the people who really put their brand out there. Man, you can go to New York and you'll see them rocking Timbs in the summertime. So for the designer or the person who made Timberland to say I don't want black folks in my stuff, there was just a whole conversation about Birkin bags. Now, I don't care how rich I get, I will never buy a bag that expensive. No, ma'am, I'm not doing it. I'm just not going to do it. But I get it for those women who do like that kind of stuff. I'm not a bag lady. I'm really not. I like whips and houses. Give me land and give me 4 wheels. Okay? Range Rover, by the way, July 28, 2021. That's my birthday. I'm open to all kinds of gifts. Anyway, so yeah, I'm supposedly, I think it's Floyd Mayweather's daughter said something about Birkin bags and the accessibility of them and black people. She didn't say it. Let me rephrase that. Someone said black people decrease or devalue the Birkin bag. Really? So for me to say that a racist has no place in my gear, a racist, a person, Trump supporters don't want women to have the right to choose what they do with their body. They want abortion to be illegal. I had a coworker, some douchebag, say that I don't care if it's a heartbeat, it's a life. I wanted to say, well, what if your wife got raped by a black dick slinging long and got her pregnant? Would you keep that baby? Would you raise that baby? Would you lay next to your wife knowing that she had a black baby in her white belly? So, I mean, for mindsets like that, for people like that, I have no time for it. I don't want my brand associated with it, and I don't feel like I was wrong. Leave the comments below. Let me know what you think. I hope that you guys get an opportunity to engage in this discussion because it had me in tears. I worked in an environment just recently where I was the only little chocolate drop. You know what I mean? And every morning, every day I would hear, oh, I'm tired of hearing Black Lives Matter. Oh, unfortunately, there's a Black Negro League too. And Colin Kaepernick, why is he bending the knee and this and that and the third? And oh, chicken and watermelon, like blatantly, out loud. And my boss told me to put my headphones in. Yeah, he did. And he's a black man too. Oh, just put your headphones in. Don't pay him no mind. He's a good man. A good man wouldn't say stuff like that. How many of you are in jobs right now where you deal with racism every day or where you deal with an unhealthy environment? I don't know about y'all, but my tummy will hurt every morning that I go to work. Every morning I have this unsettling feeling because it's an uncomfortable environment. And thank God we have new legislation or new people in office. Hopefully they will do right by us and just bring awareness and show that this is a skin color. This doesn't define who I am as an individual. This doesn't define my intelligence or my lack thereof. It's just the hue of my skin. I have more melanin than the next person. That's it, right? Yeah, I want to thank y'all for rocking with me, but this was a real serious discussion. I initially started cooking for y'all, and I just thought, like, let me just get this off my chest, because usually I'll come here and I'll run my mouth, and I haven't for a long time. I've been quiet, I've been lonely, I've been stressed out, I've been going through a lot, moving from spot to spot, but, you know, ultimately Atlanta is where it's at for me. I believe in really making strides in entrepreneurial efforts and real estate. So I stuck it out, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm thank God, you know, because it's not easy, and I feel bad for anybody out there who's homeless or who's lost their home, because anything could happen. You could have a fire, a flood, tornado, anything could happen, not just a financial thing. You know, things happen and you just never know what situation you're going to be in come tomorrow. So that's why it's important to save, establish a savings, and not have a whole bunch of stuff, you know, have assets. And that's really why I'm real focused on real estate, real focused on it, because that's like generational wealth. You can pass down that house for generations. Again, thank you to my day one peepers. I want to thank all my new peepers. I love y'all. I know y'all are anxious for the skincare videos. They are coming. More hair videos are coming. I got so much I want to share with y'all, and it's all coming up soon. So just stay tuned, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to subscribe. Get this video to 1,000 likes. Put 1,000 comments in there. Spam those comments, baby. Spam those comments. All right, this is your girl, Little Shy Big Eyes, aka Michelle, and I'm out. Peace.